Welcome back. Today we discuss my reaction and thoughts regarding the latest Bad Batch trailer and what I think we could see throughout the series. Make sure to like and subscribe to help establish my new empire. First off, we see a lot of similar locations from the first trailer. We open with Wrecker, Echo, and Hunter running along the beach, chased by some large crab creatures. Eventually, Omega shows up during the chase and Tech swoops in to save them. This mission could very well just be something Sid has contracted for them and could be in the opening episodes of the season. I will note that Omega definitely seems like a more competent part of the team, as we see her use her bow while running to then leap off a giant crab. The next scene is of Hunter and Wrecker hiding under some cover as two LAAT gunships fly overhead. I love the sound of these gunships, and I'm also curious as we haven't really seen them being used beyond Order 66. A new character named Fear Giona gives us a nice little recap on our group of outcasts and their current state of affairs. I don't know much about her character, but she could just be another associate of Sid's. We then see TK troopers flanking an Imperial officer. I love the design of these troopers, and it will be interesting seeing how they operate alongside clone troopers. The next shot is absolutely insane. We see this massive droid or something stomping through a mountain or who knows what. It looks terrifying, and I'm not sure what it could be. We see our mutant clones then infiltrate the bridge of some sort of Star Destroyer, whether that be a Venator or ISD is unknown. My guess, of course, is that it's a Venator, considering we see one later in the trailer. During this mission, they steal a data drive similar to the one from Rogue One. Sid talks about how they can have a life in a future if they pull off this heist. Clone troopers run through some sort of shipyard as Commander Cody talks to Crosshair about clones questioning Order 66. Crosshair calls them traitors. Now I'm really curious to see more about Commander Cody and whether or not he has a change of heart like Captain Hauser does in the first season. Crosshair seems fully integrated in the Empire even after his chip was removed, so that's unfortunate. We then see Crosshair sniping as a droid on an AAT blows up. Then we get some Trandoshans on Kashyyyk burning the forests and rolling around on AATs, which is kind of weird, to be honest, but maybe it's easy to buy some of these tanks now that they're all decommissioned. Omega contemplates how she's affected the team and drawn them into a conflict and a life on the run. Echo comforts her, and I frankly love to see Echo getting more of a spotlight. Some sort of droid gang known as Access confronts Omega, Echo, and freaking Gungi. Gungi reclaims his lightsaber with the Force, and I gotta say, Wookiee Jedis are super cool, and I'm really hyped to see him again. Wrecker then shoots down what looks to be a V-Wing. Tech is doing a little pod racing on Coruscant. It's gonna be sick to see some Star Wars style racing again. Creepy looking monster attacks the squad, not sure what it could be. Probably just another new Star Wars monster. We see B-1 battle droids being blown up by a thermal detonator. It'll be interesting to see if there are CIS droid holdouts still operational like in Rebels. Commander Cody charges with some clone troopers as he talks about the Empire being the good guys and how they just want to establish peace. I don't think Cody will have these same thoughts by the end of the season. He could be talking to Rex, but more likely the Bad Batch. The same Imperial officer and his TK troopers confront a new character, Tawny Ames. We get a glimpse at a Venator looming over a city, more TK troopers. Tawny Ames then exclaims that peace was never an option as she draws her blaster. Super excited for this next frame, which is that of Emperor Palpatine in the Senate room, something we unfortunately never got in Andor. The Bad Batch fights the Axis droid gang. We get to see Bail Organa. We could see the Bad Batch go on a mission for him, and Rex or even Ahsoka. We see what looks to be a clone do some awesome tricks as he jumps off a ledge pulling a speeder bike with him. This could, and I hope I'm right, be Commander Cody. Really hoping I'm not wrong about this because I love Commander Cody. Knowing he was cut from the Obi-Wan series really pissed me off, so I hope Dave Filoni does him justice in this season. Clone troopers corner and attack the Bad Batch in what looks to be Count Dooku's old home on Sereno, or maybe just some old warehouse in the works on Coruscant. Finally, we see the Bad Batch standing around a holo of Captain Rex. He asks if they're available for a mission. Then we cut to some awesome action sequences and the release. I gotta say, this animation looks beautiful. I love it. It just gets better and better. The story, from what I can see in the trailer, looks pretty serious and even potentially dark. I can't wait to see what happens. I know that there was even mention of the Zillo Beast showing up finally. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Let me know if I missed something. Tell me how hyped you are in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Have an amazing day, and may the Force be with you.